first. A lot of energy. The team played very aggressive in a hard-fought first half.
They did. I thought they came out with the kind of intensity you have to play with at home. When we talk about protecting home court, it's important that you come out with that level of energy and tenacity. We played really tough, I thought, on defense in the first half. We just were not able to carry and transfer that over into the second half.
What did you feel like the biggest difference was in the second half when they went on that 17-2 run?
Turnovers. We did not value the basketball well enough in the second half, starting the half, and weren't able to make the adjustment on the floor with looking and hitting people or getting to the right spots, to be able to hit them when Coppin pressed us.
When you get in those situations, you're playing with a lot of young players, and sometimes they have a tendency to panic when the pressure's really amped up. Is that just something you have to deal with as they get more and more experience out there and they learn that, hey, you can settle down in these situations, you hit your person, and when they trap, if you break it and are aggressive, you can really put them behind the 8 ball instead?
Well, when you're going through the kind of season that we are with a lot of young players and playing a lot of minutes, every moment is a teachable moment. And so for us, with them facing adversity, it gives us the opportunity for them to have the ability to succeed or fail. And now we can go back and look at it and say, okay, this is what we're doing, this is what we need you to do. These are the reads.
Yeah.
So it helps them to get better, but we've got to be able to adjust quickly. We can't let it spiral or snowball like it did where one turnover turns into 7 or 8.
Tisha Dixon gave you a big afternoon, 17 rebounds, 10 points, a double-double. Just talk about her game today.
I was excited for her today. She really did go all out on both ends of the floor. Even when she missed shots, she went hard after the offensive rebound. And that's something that we've been challenging Tish to do. And so I was excited to see her transfer what she's showing in practice into the game. Now the next step for Tish is, because this is the second game where she's had a tremendous number of rebounds, is to consistently play in the game from night to night. And she's learning that as a freshman.
Talk about consistency. Montresha Perry, a big afternoon as well, scoring 8 points. She got a couple of those nice 3-point shots to go down. How do you get her where she's more consistent? Because she does have such a great stroke with her shot.
Well, generally Montresha, if she can hit that first 1 or 2, then she gets into a rhythm. And so tonight, certainly we appreciate the offense that she was able to give us with the 8 points. We're working with her right now on just knowing what shot it is on what possession. Is it a 3? Is it a 2? And then being able to knock that shot down, because she can. She has the ability to. It's just bringing that to the game on a nightly basis. But I thought she did a nice job with a couple of threes. We needed it, and she hit them at the right time.
The results aren't there right now in terms of the final scores, but when you look at this team, the youth that we've talked about with Amber and Montresha and Tisha, when they all put that together for one big game, it's going to be something special, isn't it?
Definitely, and we take the stat sheet and look at the bright spots. We're still keeping teams in the 50s. We're still getting to the line. Tonight we got to the line in the first half, didn't get there in the second half. And then you're having, at times, those superlative nights from those young people, like Tish won tonight, who had that double-double for us.
You also have some senior leadership. Chastity got back out on the floor today. How big was that for her just to get back out there and get some action?
It was big for her. She's been just very anxious about getting back. This is her senior campaign, and so for her, she wants to do well this year. She's been committed as a leader for this team, and so even when she was out, she was cheering the girls on and talking to them about what needed to happen. So we're excited to get her back on the floor.
Final question for you, Coach. You and your staff participated in the Coaches versus Cancer this weekend. You wore your sneakers out there during the game. How special is that to participate in something where the coaches all over the country, men's and women's, are out there raising awareness and raising money to fight and hopefully one day find a cure for cancer?
Well, cancer has touched all of our lives in some way, whether it was a parent or a cousin or a sister or a brother. And so it's just very important that we take a stand and be a part of those things and rally awareness and also give money back so that we can find a cure. It reminds me of something that was said. NC State's coach, he used to talk about how maybe not in his lifetime, but it is important that we raise the awareness and that we get the research and they have the funding necessary to find a cure. And so definitely we all have to stay committed to those things with supporting cancer research of all kinds and making sure that we give back to the cause and do what we can.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time.
Thank you.